Good morning, my dear students. In today's class, we are going to discuss about the last topic in our lesson, classification of elements, the periodic table. In previous class, we studied about the periodic properties of elements, valency, atomic radius, ionization energy, electron affinity, electronegativity, and electropositivity. In our previous class, we have studied about electropositivity, that is nothing but the tendency of an element to lose the valence electrons. So, how it is trending? In a group from top to bottom, the electropositivity it is increases. So, we can easily remove an electron from its outermost shell. Whereas in period, that is from left to right, it is not so easy because of nuclear force of attraction. So, the electropositivity that is decreases in a period. In today's class, we are going to discuss about the last property, that is metallic character, and one more also, it is the non-metallic character. First, we will discuss about metallic character. Metallic characters, here metals are electropositive elements. Most of our periodic table are metals. And in our previous class, we have studied about the electropositivity. That is nothing but the tendency to lose electrons. So here, metals are electropositive elements. So metals have a tendency to lose its electrons. Why they lose electrons? To get the stable electronic configuration. So metals easily donates electrons to form its positive ions. Any element if donates its electrons, it gets the positive nature. That means it became positive ion. So sodium here, its electronic configuration 281. So it loses one electron and became sodium ion. That means Na plus. And even we can observe the size of the sodium plus Na plus is less, whereas Na neutral atom it is bigger. Let us recollect where the metals are located in our periodic table. Maximum our periodic table it is filled with metals. See here all the S block, D block and F block, and few elements in P block also are metals. Whereas non-metals are located at the complete right side and only in P block. All the remaining are metals. Let us see here how the metallic character is trending in period. We know that atomic number increases in a period. Nuclear charge increases as number of protons increases. Nuclear charge increases in the nucleus. Nuclear force of attraction increases towards the outermost shell. The nuclear force of attraction increases. Atomic size decreases. Nuclear force of attraction increases means the size of atom decreases. So here what will happen? Size decreases means electrons are held tightly. Because of the greater nuclear force of attraction on the outermost shell, the electrons are tightly held. So here it is not easy to remove or lose electrons. So the tendency to lose electron decreases. The tendency to lose electrons means metallic character also decreases. In other words, we can say that when we observe the periodic table, complete left side of the periodic table are metals. Whereas when we are moving from left to right, we will get the non-metals on the right side. So in other words, after observing the periodic table, keep in mind that all the metals are on left side. When we move from left to right, the non-metals will appear. So the metallic character decreases from left to right in a period. Here, observe this period, that is second period, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen and fluorine. So, from starting from lithium, when we move from left to right, after few elements, we know that non-metals are appearing on the right side, completely right side. But whereas in left side, metals, all these are metals. So we know that electrons are tightly held because of the greater nuclear force of attraction on the outermost shell. So it is not so easy here. In fluorine, when we compare with lithium, it is not so easy to remove the electrons because of the greater nuclear force of attraction. That is, metallic character decreases in a period from left to right. How the metallic character is trending in group. We know that the atomic number increases means nuclear charge increases, but here in a group from top to bottom number of shells increases successively, that is one by one. So nuclear charge increases, automatically nuclear charge means nuclear force of attraction increases, but here because of number of shells increases successively, the distance from the center of the nucleus to the outermost shell increases, so atomic radius increases. But here what will happen? The number of shells are acting as shields. So the attraction between the nucleus and the outermost shell decreases. So electrons are loosely held. Whereas in period the electrons are tightly held. So in a period it is so difficult to remove electron. But here in a group from top to bottom, number of shells increases successively, nuclear charge increases, but these number of shells act as shields. So electrons are loosely held, hence the tendency to lose electron increases because it is easy here because there is number of shells are acting as shields. So the loosely held electrons, it is easy to remove from its outer shells. So the tendency to lose electron increases here. The tendency is nothing but the metallic character. The metallic character here increases. Observe this one. The example, that is the first J group. We know that the complete left side of the periodic table are metals. So in other words, we can say that in a group there is no non-metals. So simply we can say that the metallic character increases. But what is the metallic character? How these metals show its property? Metals are electropositive elements. That means the tendency to lose electrons. Electropositivity is nothing but the tendency to lose electrons. Whereas in a group from top to bottom, the tendency it is increases. That means the electropositiveness it increases because all these are metals only. So the metallic character increases in a group, that is from top to bottom. Observe here in our periodic table how this metallic character it is trending. First we will see in a group from top to bottom. From hydrogen to francium all are metals. So the metallic character it is increases. Simply we can say that in a group the metallic character increases. But in other words, metals are electropositive elements. But here the tendency to lose electrons it is increasing because the electrons are loosely held. So it is easy to remove electrons from its outermost shell. So here the metallic character increases in a group. Whereas in a period from left to right, we know that in a periodic table, complete left side all are metals, whereas complete right side are non-metals. So in one way we can say that the metallic character decreases in a period when we are moving from left to right. Observe this. Lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine and neon. When we are moving from left to right, the metallic character decreases. We are going to non-metals from left to right, complete right side. So, but in other words, here the electrons are tightly held because of the greater nuclear force of attraction towards its outer shells. So here it is not so easy to remove an electron. So the tendency to lose the electrons, that is called electropositivity. But metals are electropositive elements, but here in a period the metallic character decreases from left to right. One more property let us see, that is non-metallic property. We have studied about metals. Let us study about non-metals here. Non-metallic character. Non-metals are more electronegative, whereas metals are electropositive, but non-metals are Electronegative. Electronegativity is nothing but the tendency to attract the electrons. So here non-metals are electronegative elements and those have a tendency to gain the electrons due to their smaller atomic radius. Why they have a tendency to gain the electron means they have very small size. That means the atomic radius it is small. We know that in a period from left to right, when we are moving from left to right, the atomic radius decreases. Do you remember where the non-metals are located in our periodic table? Complete right side. So when we are moving from left to right, we are gaining the non-metals. So here the non-metals atomic radius it is very small. Let us see the periodic table and recollect where the non-metals are located here. See here, complete right side of the periodic table are non-metal. So when we are moving from left to right, the atomic radius also decreases because non-metals have very less atomic radius. There is a tendency to gain the electrons or to attract the electrons. That means electronegative. Non-metals are electronegative, whereas metals are electropositive. Let us see how the non-metallic property it is trending in a period that is from left to right. Just now we have discussed that one. Atomic number increases, so nuclear charge increases and nuclear force of attraction also increases. And now we have studied that in non-metals they have very less atomic radius, that is atomic size decreases. But here what will happen? The nucleus force of attraction it is very much here. So the tendency to attract the electrons also increases. They are electronegative. Non-metals are electronegative elements. So they will attract the electrons. The tendency to attract the electrons increases means non-metallic character increases. See here in a period, here it is second period, we know that in a period when we move from left to right we will get the non-metals because non-metals are located at the right side. We can say in other word that from when we move from left to right the nuclear charge of attraction increases, so the tendency here to attract the electrons also increases. So non-metallic property increases in a period from left to right. Whereas in a group, the non-metallic property, how it is, let us see. Atomic number increases as usually, but here number of shells increases. We know that successively number of shells increases in a group from top to bottom. Nuclear charge increases, but atomic radius increases because the distance between the nucleus and outermost shell increases because of number of shells increases here. The size increases. So the size increases means here the tendency to attract the electrons increases because the nuclear force of attraction it is less on the outermost shell. So the tendency to attract the electrons decreases. So non-metallic property decreases in a group from top to bottom. We know that complete left side of the periodic table it is metals actually. So in a group from top to bottom the non-metallic property decreases. We can say in other words that the nuclear force of attraction is less because of number of shells increases. So the tendency to attract the electron also decreases here. That's why the non-metallic property decreases. From hydrogen to cesium and francium, we know that number of shells increases. You can observe in this picture. But here the outermost shell, here those are loosely held and the tendency to attract the electrons are decreases because of the less nuclear force of attraction towards its outer shell. Because of the atomic radius increases, so all these properties leads to the tendency to attract the electrons decreases. So non-metallic property decreases in a group from top to bottom. We have seen that the metallic character, how it is trending in period end, whereas here non-metallic property, how it is trending in a period. From left to right, the non-metallic character it is increasing, but in group from top to bottom, the non-metallic property it is decreasing. In today's class, we have discussed about both the metallic and non-metallic properties and how it is trending in groups and periods. Read the textbook. Thank you so much.